Oh, hello. Right, we're back on, are we? Okay, so I'm going to go to some emails that have come in now. And it's always good to have feedback from viewers who are learning new dishes, who are watching the videos on this blog, who are reading the blog, reading the donkey blog, and it's really nice to have feedback sometimes from people. So let's have a look at some of this. Dear Mr. Thomas, I'm Pablo in year 10. Why are you wearing a silly hat and behaving like a clown? You always used to behave like a clown, but I thought you'd grown up. Yours sincerely, Pablo in year 10. Okay, this is an RAF beret, right? And I'm entitled to wear one because I'm an ex-RAF veteran, right? And I've done my bit for Brexit too, anti-Brexit, fighting with veterans for Europe. And so, Pablo, I'm okay. Well, there's a bit of humour comes into it from time to time, but this is not clowning. This is traditional English cuisine. Okay. I've got to be polite. I'm not going to say anything rude to you because aliens in La Nucia would just love it if I was rude to a child, and then that would justify sacking me in 2018. And I won my case, by the way. I took them to the Industrial Tribunal for unfair dismissal. Anyway, that's nothing to do with it. Right, so we've got another email from Mr. Gammon, who's in Moreira, which is where the people live a long way from Benidorm further north, and they think they're posh because they're nowhere near Benidorm. And they despise people like us who live, you know, within 20 minutes of Benidorm. Anyway, Mr. Gammon, he says, what's wrong with the word expats? We're English, and we've never been foreigners. Immigrants are foreigners. The Spanish are lucky we allow them in expat supermarket. You, mate, are a tosser. There is un gilipollas. I've touched the computer. What am I going to do? Yes, you've got it. I'm going to wash my hands. So, maldito virus, puta madre virus, go away virus, nasty nasty virus, nasty nasty virus. Okay, so that's done. Now, oops. What stage have we got to? Well, I'm going to add some more caldo de verduras. I don't want it to get too dry. We're nearly at the end stage now. I've added the tomato ketchup while you were away. No, I was away. No, I turned it off. That's right. I came back to it. Yes, I knew there was something that happened in the meantime. This is quite good stuff, isn't it? Right. So. Now, at this stage, we're going to just put a tiny little bit of gravy granules into it. Esto es muy tradicional. Gravy es un líquido que se pone con todas cosas, pero no con el desayuno. Y esto es el único caso en que no se usa gravy. It's got a lot of allergical sort of stuff in it. It says cereals containing gluten. Please see ingredients in bold. So if you do use some of this, it's not exactly as dangerous as the virus, but it's getting there. You know, it's getting there. Gravy granules. It's a bit iffy, but I like the thrill of using the gravy granules, not knowing quite how upset my tummy is going to be the next day. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of hot curry powder. This is 50 grams of hot curry powder. Again, it's from Immigrants Supermarket in Villajoyosa, that some people call expats, particularly if they're gammon and they're stupid and voted for Brexit. Right, so I've only a touch of curry powder. We want to make this English. We don't want to make it Indian. You know what I mean? There we go. Right, so that's all in there now. And I'm just going to pop out and feed the donkeys before the next stage. We're almost at the stage where we can call it a day and eat it, you know. I'm just going to feed the donkeys. I'll be back in a minute. Just turn that off. Hello again. Right, I've fed the donkeys. They're all chipper. It's raining a little bit out there, which is good. Today was the day when we were supposed to have here in El Taral a paella afternoon with my friends. So English, Dutch, German, obviously a number of local Spanish people. And normally what we do is we have two paellas going outside, and Carl from Finistrap comes and does a traditional paella. So that's not a traditional paella, a traditional paella. And I do a vegetarian one for our vegetarian friends, and there's quite a few of them. So we do that outside. But of course, I invited everybody on the 1st of February, and we had to cancel that because of the estado de alarma. So los invitados a mi fiesta de paella hoy, que no era paella inglesa, pero paella valenciana y paella vegetariana, en consecuencia del estado de alarma, está cancelado. Entonces estoy haciendo una paella inglesa para educar a los españoles y ahora ahora se llueve y si esta fiesta no era cancelada, será horrible allí fuera. Entonces el virus, una cosa buena, hay pocas cosas buenas con el virus, pocas. Pero he cancelado la paella y ahora se llueve. Entonces, bueno, gracias a Dios tenemos un poco de ayuda con este virus chino. Me han dicho que no puedo llamar esto un virus chino porque eso es racista. Cuidado, aunque han comido animales que no se deben comer, como un pangolín que es lleno de virus y han comido. No voy a hablar de esto porque los chinos son buena gente. Los supermercados chinos muy baratos. Bueno, aquí estamos. Y ahora voy a enseñarles lo que hay que hacer con la bandera a este punto. Tenemos que agitar la bandera española un poco en el líquido con prendas delicadas, recuerde, para una bandera delicada. Solo esto, y lo ponemos otra vez a un lado para luego. No tenemos que hacer nada más con la bandera en este vídeo sobre la paella británica, paella en inglés como se llama, y paella de puta madre Brexit, que llaman otros. Y está, ahora estamos. Solo tenemos que poner en los platos. A veces los españoles comen directamente de la olla de paella. Ellos se sientan alrededor y se comen con... todos comen. Y nosotros no hacemos esto, porque eso... Los ingleses estábamos en India, en África, en todos los sitios del mundo, con corbatas, enseñando a la gente de todos los países que buenos educados somos. Y no comemos directamente en esta manera, lo ponemos en una plata con un poppadom, porque eso es tradicional inglés también. Bueno, y está. Y yo espero que has aprendido bien cómo hacer una paella inglesa. Y todos vamos a continuar en casa. Quédate en casa. Stay in the home. durante este estado de alarma y cuidar tus vecinos, particularmente los viejos, y llamarles en teléfono a ver si necesitan algo. Phone your neighbours, see if they need anything. We're all helping each other in quite a marvellous way here, and it's working out quite a revelation how kind and helpful people are. Okay, next time I do a video here I'm going to do gazpacho de Yorkshire, and I look forward to sharing that with you. So bye for now, stay safe, buenas tardes, good afternoon. Oh, bloody disgusting.